do?
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
The Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
You get that app, baby. Yeah.
All right, you already know what time it is, man. Gwinnett Song, X Malone here, Rise and Grind Morning Show. If it's Monday, we here with a real one.
You already know it, man. And we gonna start it off like this, man. I say around 2012 is when the song called Another One featuring Future came out, and it was this independent artist. I'm like, yo, how the fuck this independent artist got this? This nigga got like this when Future was on the embark of his shit, but the song was hot. It was called Another One. You probably remember if you hear it, and actually it's who we got on this couch right here, which is Slice 9. And so real East Side, you know what I'm saying? We gonna real East Side.
Real East
And,
Side, yeah.
So before we really jump into this interview, man, what's up, bro?
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
feel good to be here. Shit,
Yeah,
I
man.
just got to Atlanta about like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
For real,
Word,
bro.
word.
Yeah. I
Fresh
sat on the
in.
couch for about 30 minutes, got my ass up, hopped in the shower.
You had a show
we
last
done.
night, right?
Nah, I actually was out there with Henry Welch.
Okay.
I had a couple shows this week though, but
Okay.
it's crazy because I had just left from South Carolina, came down here, went right back down there, came right back this morning for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's priority. I was like, I got to be here. You
That's
feel me?
real. That's real.
For sure.
You on the
Well, you
hustle,
working, man.
bro.
I mean, it's you part of that the old Atlanta. If you ask me, you're not part of
Oh,
these new niggas that's really
yeah.
trying to make a name right now. You know,
Like
what I'm saying?
I say like if they was to do the freshman class right now, I'm a super senior.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
13th grade.
Yeah.
Man, unteenth grade. I don't
Yeah.
even know the word for it.
And I think what it is just but the past 2 years. Look how fast Instagram grown in the past 2 years. You know, like I said,
Yeah.
your song came out in 2012.
Yeah.
So
I
now
was in high school when all that shit was going on too. You feel
right
me?
How was
now.
that? How was that being in high school with your song being played and all that?
Shit. I mean, at the time it was normal, but looking back, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
crazy when I think about it now. You know what I mean? But
How
at
old
the
you
time,
now?
shit, I'm 23.
Oh, shit. It what, been a couple years? Three, 4 years?
5 years.
5 years don't even seem like that.
So the song
I got
came.
a son. It's 4.
Oh,
Damn.
He gonna be 5 in December. I'm gonna be 24 in December. You feel me? So,
December what?
14.
Ooh, December 4th.
And then-
Sag in the building.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, real
Yeah.
hustlers.
So let's go to this. Let's jump in. So another one, 2012. Like I said,
Yep.
IG social media shit wasn't heavy. Now I think that song was heavy in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I think people didn't really grasp to this shit. Like I say 2 years ago, I don't know what it was. I don't know if because these niggas got in here acting a fool or these rappers like shout out to Kevin Gates. You know your rappers that got on on Instagram for a different
Yes,
reason.
sir.
The Plies.
Yeah.
You know, the rappers that
yeah.
kind of relive. What's the best word?
They reignited the
Revive.
brand.
Reignited. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
That was the first gimmick that I kind of started paying because I told you I would never really been a social media nigga.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna jump off from the strip clubs to the east side. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where the work really come from if you're from the east side of town.
Yeah.
I think more so you gotta really go talk to certain people.
Oh yeah. That's
And
a must.
now the new Atlanta is who the hottest on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. It's like a whole social media. We got
Because I feel like this is just my personal opinion. I feel like social media started at like MySpace because that was when I first was,
yeah.
you know what I mean, like jumping my shit off, and that's where I started building my fan base at. And shit, that was like that was the first thing I could remember social media being like. Before that, I don't really know.
You had a Black Planet, my nigga.
I missed that way.
You missed the Black
but
Planet
I
way.
know
Okay.
about it though.
Okay.
I wasn't too young. It was just I was on what was that shit called? Steve's. What that shit was called back then before that?
MySpace.
Tag.
Tag.
I was on Tag. I was getting bitches on Tag, and then shit from there I upgraded to MySpace. Once you get to MySpace, you a big dog.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
big
saying?
dog.
Dog did.
Especially if you had music on there. If somebody took you out your top 10, but you were mad as a motherfucker once.
Hot, bruh.
That you don't fuck with me no more. You took me out your top 10. You know what I'm saying?
One interesting fact that I just found out that
Mhm.
that I like that you have an all-female staff working for you,
You dig?
and
Yeah.
that's shout out to your PR for that,
Yeah.
and that's that. Now we could talk about that all show.
Is
You know
that
what I'm saying?
hard?
Because
Is
we
that
just
hard?
we just had
What
a
is it hard to deal with?
Yeah.
Hell no. I love female. I love women. You know what I'm saying? Not for me.
What was your drive to want to build an all-female staff around you? Like, because I know sometimes a lot of people have their friends around them, niggas that from day ones, and day ones don't.
They still there, but
Yeah.
with the female, with the all female staff, right? I'm gonna basically put it like this because it wasn't nothing I just thought of one day. It's just I be moving with my energy, and that shit just came about organically, you know what I'm saying, over these last few months. But it's like women don't get enough credit in the game, you feel me? And
Right.
on top of that, they like if they step in the room, they demand some shit. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you get different results with women sometimes. Just like don't nobody want to see my old goddamn, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
know what
rusty
you're
ass
saying,
face.
yeah.
Sometimes you got to send some pretty legs in there.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
sex
what I'm
sells.
saying?
Yeah.
Sex sells.
Now it's deeper than that though. It's just
yeah,
they aura. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, but it's been working good for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And it's hard to get a lot of females to come together. So the fact that they coming together for one purpose, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then they all been, you know what I'm saying, connecting with each other. Some great things been going on. You know what I mean?
That's dope. That now are these all females you know, or are these
Well,
females that you piece together collectively?
yeah, it's like I didn't know all of them, but you know we all know each other now. But you know we all been building relationship, and you know what I'm saying, like a lot of us know a lot of the mutual. We all of us know mutual people. We all connected some type of way through somebody who already is solid. So
it ain't no real fresh faces. Everybody knows
it's a
somebody.
couple fresh faces, you know what I mean, and it's a couple familiar faces who I ain't never got to build a rapport with them, but now you know what I mean. It makes sense now for what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Let's jump into a little music. So what's the project? What's the mixtape project video? What's the big force of the whole? What's in front right now? Because I know we can.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about when you work with an artist that's kind of seasoned, they don't really
Yeah.
know where. I mean, we can talk about everything. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't really.
History.
It's not a focal
Oh, yeah.
point. You know what I'm saying? It's not a focal point. You ain't like a new nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like a nigga that just started rapping last year.
Super senior,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I'm a super senior in here. You
14th
did.
grade.
So
Yeah, man.
what's the plan of focus now? Because I was just talking to X off camera one day, and I was like, yo, the new Atlanta is just different, bro. You know, it's kind of like
Yeah.
you gotta wait and
But
see.
you know, I'm gonna tell you, the new Atlanta, like some of the new Atlanta is really the old Atlanta who just now getting the shine they supposed to have. You feel what I'm
Real.
saying? Like,
That's real.
like even with like niggas like
It's a
Drip Set Freaky and certain niggas like that, Schoolie, like these niggas I was listening to back then. You
So
feel what I'm
Drip Set
saying?
Freaky been out for a while.
Wow.
I never, and I started seeing
Money Savage movement, all
Okay,
that shit,
okay.
Rich Kids movement,
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, okay.
Real city shit, you feel what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
But it's crazy because that's how they, even with Thug, like, you know, Thug, all these niggas, like, they been around. It's just,
been around. Yeah.
you know, everybody time come around. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So,
I guess that is true. You know what I mean? In the game, like it's very few artists that just pop off like off the rip. You know what I mean?
yeah, the
Sometimes you gotta
ones
put
that
grind in.
the ones that do, they even got some type of backstory. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They did something, even if they started off as an intern, whatever. They got a backstory. But I know there's a lot of motherfuckers might look at me like shit. He knew, but he seasoned. But nah, I'm not new. I've been around this motherfucker. I'm skeleton.
Your name. If people see
Feel
your
me?
name, they know your name.
Yeah.
that's-
I meet a
that's
lot
all
of
that
people
means.
every day, like, cause
Yeah.
I be in different cities every day. So every time I go in these different cities, it's people who ain't never seen what I look like,
Yeah.
but they know my name. So
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
you. Oh, I listen to your shit. I be
Yeah.
meeting fans all the time."
Nigga,
You
that's
feel
how I
me?
was when I first
Yeah.
met. That's what I'm telling you. Like I always knew who Slice and I name was, but
Yeah.
up until I met him, I met you at Tees.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying?
I remember the
at
night I
Tees.
met you out there.
I was
yeah.
I was doing new music Mondays at Tees. Shout
I was
to
high as a
Coalition
motherfucker.
DJs.
Ooh,
And
I remember that night, man.
and I went through, and that's how I remember. That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like that's what I'm saying. You one of them artists is that they know your name before they know your face, and that's
Yep.
always good because
oh yeah, that's why I gotta put it on the shirt now. So when I walk in the room,
right.
You must be. Yes, I'm Slice. Yes, I am. Damn right.
That's me.
That's me.
So that's a good feeling. I mean, how do you think? Okay, being another question for you, how does that when people actually meet like these new producers, new engineers, like damn, bro, I've been hearing your music, I've been working with you. How is
Hey,
that feeling when they actually,
That
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
crazy because that shit happens to me every day.
I know it do.
Literally, like a couple producers I ran into at the last event I was at.
Yeah.
I had been rocking to their shit for a while. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They done produced some of my favorite artists and shit. So
Yeah.
when we got a chance to finally sit down and chop it up, we already realized that we know a lot of the same mutual people. And,
Yeah.
and we already set it up for us to get in the studio and
Nice.
things of that sort. So
Nice.
yeah, it's a common reoccurring thing, and it just remind me like, okay, my groundwork wasn't in vain. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this shit is 100% like groundwork. You know what I mean? Really
Politic.
building these relationships, club to club. I done did open mics. I did battlegrounds. Shit, I carried bags for motherfuckers. I done did everything you can do on the way up.
Right.
Now it's time to go up.
Did you go
feel
on
me?
tours them? Did you go on tour them years ago when you dropped another one?
You said that I go on tour?
Yeah.
Or
like whatever.
I wasn't. I
necessarily
never.
tour, but you know,
I've
on the
never
road.
in my life been on an actual tour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
this tour I'm about to do right now, the Nonchalant tour, is my first tour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm headlining it.
You excited
I
about
got.
that?
Oh yeah, I'm extremely excited. I got FBG Wookie on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got Guap Tarantino. I got the Free Band Family. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I got my brother 2-3,
Okay.
Teasy Tarantino, Pearl Gang. I got DJ Gorgeous from Coalition Alabama. I got
Okay.
Coalition Carolina. You know what I mean? Like really, shout out to all my DJs, man. Every DJ is my
You got
DJ.
the recipe right now, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We about to go crazy.
Yeah.
And then September 3rd, we kicking off the tour. The city downtown, 495 Peachtree Street. Y'all pull up.
Okay.
The second location, September 10th, we at Karma Bistro. You know what I'm saying? My brother Steezy in here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all want the details? I had my boy Steez is going the fuck on.
I
You
like
dig?
it, man. I like it, man. So that's the next move. So
Oh yeah.
what's the current video we got now? Because you know we also got the top 10 show.
Yeah,
We got to
true
put
that.
your video on the top 10
Oh yeah,
show for
yeah.
Friday and
I'm
stuff.
gonna send y'all a quarter till. It's a crazy concept. I don't want to spoil it, but it's like one of them videos that got a real concept, and you got to watch it all the way to the end. Just when you think you know what's going on,
Yeah.
the end gonna change everything. So
Right.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of
man.
them.
Like I said, and then another thing, like I say, he not
Not that long.
he not shy behind this. You know,
Oh
how we
nah,
have
hell nah. I used to be though. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm literally just now getting used to being, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera
Yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as on the mic, oh yeah,
Yeah,
This shit natural.
It's
I
na-
wake up.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
breathing.
yeah. But you know what? We used that because, you know, like I said, a lot of people do radio. You know, radio, you can. So when they get in front of that camera, it's like the conversations change. And sometimes people, they don't know what to talk about. They get timid. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, man, you seasoned. You're a seasoned working artist, man.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
no
for
G in the
sure.
game,
You know
you
what
feel
Whole
me?
lot of black pepper. You did. Yeah.
Now let's
No Laurie's.
talk about the A3C next.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
involved?
be there.
You be there?
I'm there. Like I'm there. Like I ain't been there in a couple years. Cause I had other stuff going on at the times, but it's a
Do
must.
you-
I'm down there.
Do
for
you
sure.
think the impact of the A3C is better now versus where it used to be? Because I hear about people talk about the South by Southwest as well, and everybody always say that's cool, but it ain't better than the A3. They say it's more so like you're going to meet. I guess South by Southwest is you more so. I don't know. I've never been to Texas. I've never been there, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
hearing
heard
it's
it.
more so like
I've been to both of them. What I can say about them is shit. I can't really call it because they both got their own themes,
Okay.
and there's so much going on around both events, and so many people meet each other that it's really one of them things. Like, is what you make out of it. Like,
Okay.
like when I go, I'm getting all the connections I need.
Okay.
Motherfucker, they gonna have to follow me on Instagram.
So it's panels
I
out
might
there
get
too.
some numbers. Who knows?
It's
Huh?
panels out there too. Like they got panels.
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay,
They got
okay.
panels at both. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Like it's one of them events to where it's not just one event for each. Like
Okay,
it's
okay.
events built around it, and then you know
Okay.
some stages are more popular than others. A lot of artists meet for the first time at these events.
True.
And I done met a lot of people for the first time at them events. Like even when I went to South by Southwest in Texas, I met a lot of Midwest artists. I met a lot of Texas artists, of course, West Coast artists, like people. And of course, I seen the whole Atlanta down there. I was like, I'm tired of seeing y'all niggas. I want to see motherfuckers I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I
Different
mean?
marketing, different opportunities.
Oh, yeah,
different
for sure.
networking,
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You might mess
yeah.
around and do a single with one of these cats you meet out here in Texas.
Yeah.
And
It's
that
just
might
a-
be the one that blow up. You
Yeah.
never know. You know what
I
mean?
definitely caught some feature money out there. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
For
Atlanta's
sure.
so powerful now, though, man. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Just 5 years from now,
Like a cheat code.
it's like a fucking cheat.
You
like,
tell- you tell
it
them-
is. It is. Hey, bro, people don't really. Bro, Atlanta really is powerful.
Power up.
We just was snapping and rocking, nigga, 5 or 6 years ago. You know what I'm
Long
saying?
ass white
You know, you get
Yeah.
long white tees,
Yeah.
and you know we're just known for the but now.
I was just talking about how I could really bring that shit back, but they don't want me to. So.
Don't
Oh,
bring
yeah.
it back,
Fuck
bro.
it.
Don't
Hey,
bring back the long
I want
tees,
to.
bro.
Don't be surprised if it do come back, and don't be surprised if that shit come back for about. It might not last long.
Yeah, it might
But
not,
them,
you know.
these kids, I mean, you got to hit them folks. All that. That's too much.
It's
too much
gonna
energy.
last-
That's too much energy to dance they do now.
It's
Like,
gonna
they hit-
last about a blunt and a half worth of time, you know what I'm saying? But
Bro,
hey,
put your big ass snowman on it too.
why not?
Put your big
Shit.
ass snowman.
Hey, I used to love them. Bro, I'm gonna keep it so real. I always wanted to say this shit. I always wanted some Red Monkey jeans. I know it's too late.
Nah, it ain't too late.
But-
It ain't too late.
I go get Red Monkeys, boy. I want them bitches so bad back then.
Bro, you might be better off going to get you some Jabos, bro.
Hey, that was the shit too, man.
Jabros came back. You
All
see
colors.
John
All
Wall.
the colors.
John
That's
Wall.
when it was legal to be strapped. No, I'm talking shit.
Yeah, man, Rise and Grind Morning Show. We got my dog
Yeah, we
Slice
here,
9 in
man.
here.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, this is the hustler of the week, man.
Monday
You always
morning,
know
man.
We keep it real. When Larry Love, your phone be blowing up, bro.
Yeah,
you know
man, I got
what
the
I mean, with
the OG Nick Love just hit me, man. So,
Nick Love, what's going on, bro?
artists.
he
Love
made-
what it do, man.
Yeah.
so shout out, man. You know, before we get to the other part of the interview, let's talk. We gotta shed light on the open mic scenario because you said you did the open mics back
I
in the
did
day, right?
Millions of open mics. Oh yeah.
Open mics 2012, 2014 versus open mics now. I think now it's more so like for the promoters, these niggas that make money because they charging
Man.
artists now, whatever. So
Yeah.
what's your scheme in there? Because I know artists like I don't expect to see you at an open mic. Never, like not
Well,
now,
nah,
not now.
I'm gonna tell you, you still might catch me at the open mic, but it's more on some. I'm sliding through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't, and if I do perform, I'm gonna definitely be a headliner or a special guest performance. I ain't gonna be in there competing. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like I'm too good to be a one. You feel me? I still slide. I still be popping my head in there, smoke some weed.
Yeah.
See what's going on. But open mics, I say the difference between them now and then. It wasn't as many people putting together open mics back then. So
Right.
it was definitely a lot more impactful for the artists on the artist side at least.
Because it was really for the artists. At that
Yeah.
time, it was really for the artists. But like Larry Love said now, shoot, it's a business. You know
I'm
what
gonna tell
I
you
mean?
what
Oh, yeah.
happened.
Promoters know
When
the
you
hustle now.
when you put business when what changed in Atlanta, because like I said, we was around. I was around the corners, and when this open mic, I know the people that kind of whatever, and when these promoters started making money off of it, my nigga, like when you charging $50 or $40 to perform, then you charging people to come in. It's like it's a business now. It's not like where's the unsigned hype? You're supposed to look for unsigned hype, not make
I'm gonna keep it real. I've never paid to perform in my life.
Oh, not you.
I've never paid
you.
for
Not
open mic. But even like back then, I don't remember them charging.
Yeah.
I remember it was more so like, man, you need to come by here and get your shit heard, or I
make
got
you
some
pro
important
with it.
people in here
Man,
tonight. Come
now,
perform.
You know these niggas is paying to get on their own stage now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
$50 is $50 or shout
Nah,
out.
more than that.
Man, we
Hey,
got more than that.
niggas getting hit.
It's what's the one that used to be at Harlem Nights? Rest in peace to my OG DJ Big Cap.
Oh yeah, much
Coast to
love to
Coast.
Big Cap.
Coast to
Dig.
Coast. Coast to
Yeah.
Coast. Remember Coast to Coast came through Atlanta.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast was charging $300-$400 just to perform because you had these industry people there. You know what I'm saying? And artists was coming from everywhere, not just Atlanta.
I mean, shoot, hey, I mean,
Either-
you can only get pimped as much as you
You
let
call it
somebody
pimp.
pimp your ass.
You call it pimp.
I mean, shit. If I'm a no-name artist,
Okay.
and I'm paying $300 to perform, and I don't really now these people might be accredited people, they might be
Yeah.
people in the industry,
Yeah.
but if I really don't know them, shoot, I mean, that's why I start to balance that $300 I'm
Yeah.
spending versus me coming in here and performing an hour, because that $300 I'm spending could really go to some promo, could go to flyers, could go to pressing up some shirts or some mixtapes.
Yeah, nigga pay $300 to perform, won't have no CDs to pass out.
Yeah,
None.
that
Well,
shit-
not even. I ain't gonna say pass out. I don't even believe in that. No CDs to sell.
Yeah.
None of that shit. Oh no, we getting every dollar. Fuck that.
See, yeah, and that's why I think other artists out here should be more conscious minded about the moves they make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rapping, it's more than just rapping.
Oh yeah.
It's more than just coming on here and spitting a 16, man. You gotta know
What
what,
they say?
you doing and why you doing what you doing.
Well, they say 10% talent, 90% business.
Oh yeah, that's
That shit ain't never gonna change.
That's solidified. That's a solidified idea. That's a solidified thought. In any
Any
aspect,
business,
in
yeah.
any business.
Any business, man.
I got a new philosophy. 100% business, 100% music. Put them together. And this shit work every time. I swear to God.
I like that
Every
too.
time.
I like that too.
200.
That's that 13th grade mathematics right there.
Oh yeah, that's the mathematics. You know what I'm saying? That's my mathematics.
But we got to bring you back through here when you come from your road tour.
Oh, yeah.
your 10 show tour, man. Like
Yes,
I said,
sir.
we're gonna drop a video. We're gonna put this in the countdown for Friday.
Yeah.
That's love.
We want to talk to you
Yeah.
again, man. I say around before the year out, man. We got to bring you. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be on something different by the time we see you again, man.
Yeah, I might have a bald head next time I come through. Who knows?
No, don't
You know what I'm
do
saying?
it, bro.
Hey,
Bro, I slap somebody for a smooth ass line.
hey, guess what? I'm telling you, man. Somebody grandma gonna get slapped. I get a bald head. I'm gonna get behind the thing like, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna move up to the you get to get the grown females with the bald head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
The Cougars come out.
Shit, the Cougars already. I can't say getting them. They got me. The Cougars was getting me already. The young age, you know what I'm saying?
They surfing. They swag surfing on you now. Huh?
We
Come
going,
here, little nigga.
Jay Black said we got to go ahead and get off camera in a minute, man.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah, coming down to the end of the interview, Slice 9. It's been a pleasure. You know what I mean? Having having you come through.
True, that's love.
Real. I say old school young nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
They
Been
sound
OG.
They
young
sound
OG.
my old soul. Shit, my
Young
soul
OG.
is super senior too. Yeah. I'm
But
here,
like I
man.
say, timing is everything, man. Hard work when hard work meets perfect timing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Slice, give them your info, man. Tell them where they can go find you at, man.
All right, so y'all go follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Slice9, SLICE9. I'm always on there updating my show dates currently. The shit never behind. I run my own shit. Get
Yeah.
on top of that shit.
Yeah.
Kavico.com, CAVYCO.com. That's my shit.
Nice.
We're gonna talk about that on the whole
Okay,
other thing
we
because I
got you.
build websites too. You feel me?
Okay.
And then shit, I got a
Okay.
social network called Flex TV. It's a social network and video hosting sharing site as well.
Oh shit.
So
you-
Flex TV with two
we
X's.
might need to partner up, man. What you talking about, man?
Hey,
Talking
let's
about?
get it popping, bro.
Yeah, I like that,
I be
man.
telling these cats out here in the streets, bro, you cannot be no damn one-trick pony,
You
bro.
can't.
Oh hell no,
You got to
can't.
be able to do multiple
You
things,
can't.
man.
You gotta have a couple sleeves.
Yeah, a couple
You gotta
know
have
what
hats.
I'm
a
saying?
couple of 'em, you know what I'm saying?
Cause when you pull it up, it gotta be another sleeve already out there.
Yeah.
Pull that motherfucker back too. Keep
Yeah,
going. You
yeah.
feel me?
I like
your
that.
philosophy, OG.
I like
Young
that.
OG. Man.
Slice 9 in the building, man. Live
Love.
Hip Hop Daily, X Malone.
Yeah.
The host is DJ Larry Love. Jay Black behind the cameras. It's another one, man. Hustler of the week.
Yes,
Till
sir.
next time, X.
Yeah, man. We'll see y'all. Tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, man. On
Tomorrow.
that Tuesday. We'll see y'all, man. Y'all have a good Monday, man.
Rise and
Appreciate it,
grind.
bro.
You dig?
Rise and grind. Yeah.